Okay. So, this is what this is right now. Welcome to my mess. I am live, it looks like. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? I am testing the new layout right now. I'm not really playing nothing. I am just setting up a room camera. And I'm kind of seeing where I get to hang out, you know? How far this mic arm goes. How many more Velcro strips I need. Here we go. That's good enough. Okay. Desk is a little tall. I'll take it though, you know? Not a bad setup. I don't mind it. Kenny is on Star Citizen. I don't have my stuff set up to play though. So, we have reverb, it sounds like. Why does it? What's up, Judy? You in here? I think we might have a Call of Duty candidate. Where's my messaging? What is it? Message request? No. Beauty. I don't get that. It popped up like a notification, and then now it's gone. So, just so you guys know, me minimize that. That's the front camera. I have no idea where I just put that, by the way. Let me see. Room. Okay. I can't see Judy's message, and it's fucking annoying. Because I don't know where to look. Did he message me in one of the groups? lights going, huh? No matter what I do, let's get the fans going. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, he sees it. God, that took me forever. He asked, what's goody, Fox? Just testing out a new setup. Fix all my audio and my room cam. New desk. Not new, but new desk. To reset everything. It is. Oh, he can't hear me. I just got a new desk too. It's a game changer. It is most definitely. Okay. Am I all blurring on everything, or is that just the resolution? I'm not blurring on my end. Let's check this Twitch. My monitor PC, I don't think you guys can see it in the room cam. There we go, it fixed itself. A little bit of buffering. Alright, let's have a seat. Alright. It's a little high. Alright. So, right now I have 2 of the 3 cameras working. My 2 mics work simultaneously right now. And not step on each other, which is great, because I can 100% have somebody else in the room. And then I'm going to have a wireless mic that clips onto your shirt. I put butcher block on the sit stand, sit stand desk. And then we can do a little bit more cable management, but I'm not really too worried about that. I have to get fixed on this camera right there. Y'all can't see my mouse. Is it in the top? Left? The desk that I had before, right, was like an IKEA Alex Shore desk. I built the IKEA. Alex Shores. So I built an IKEA desk and then took the butcher block off that set and it on a sit RAM. Sure. Yeah. Alright. I don't have any real plans other than what I've already done. You know? Hey Moose. You need some time? Here. Give Moose some camera time here. And toll. Moose, come here. Come here, buddy. Here you go. You stink. You need a bath. I can do you one this weekend. Yeah. You're a good boy. Yeah. Shut the dog. Shut the dog. Ah. Hey, get off. Get off. Get down, please. Stinky. Yeah? Alright, let's go back so they can see you. Come here. Not up here. It's a little dark, huh? There you go. There you go.
Now they can see you. Now they can see you. What's that? You just popped me with your tongue. You spit that thing out fast. Yes, you did. Lucifer. Come on, sit. Moose. Sit. Sit. Get up. Sit down. Good. There you go. Get up. Get it up. Good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna get you a bed in here. So there's a moose cam. Yeah. Yeah. Moose. 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 My hands stink now. You got in the pool because you're a good boy. And now, oh, I'm sorry, what is this? What is this? Oh, alright, yeah. Thank you. You listen real good. Yeah, you do. You a good boy? Oh yeah, good boy. You licking the snow off my hands? Yeah. Yeah. Moose. Moose. I got your hair all over these pants, which I wanted to wear a few times this week. Why are you looking at me like you did something wrong? Am I gonna go out there and find something wrong? You just remembered it, huh? No. Moose. Alright. What? What are you looking at me like that for? Huh? Huh? You trying to fight? You trying to fight? Hey. Look at me. You're a good boy. You're a good dog. My stinky thing. I need to go get more dog soap. Dag soap. My dag. It's my dag. My dag. Yeah? Moose. Look at me, please. I love you. I love you. Good boy. You can't lay right there.
You cannot lay right there, sir.
You can't.
Okay. How does that do? I go a little bit higher and then more correct. How? I think I sound good. Yeah? I mean, nobody's in here watching, you know? All right. Well, this isn't awful. I have dog all over my hands. What's up? How do I sound? On the stream, it's bad. Read some random bullshit. Okay. The Visual C++ redistributable for Visual Studio in 2015 and 2022 doesn't have separate packages for different languages. It contains the EULAs for all supported languages. Some of the downloads are mentioned in this article are available on myvisualstudio.com. Log in using My Visual Studio's description so that you can access the download links. Oh. I mean, I am coming out of the shotgun mic. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the reasons I do this. But do you like the new camera angle? So I have another camera, so over my shoulder, right here, let me do 2 things real quick. Copy, go to me, paste, so you see the camera on the eye tracker, right? Yeah, so right here is eye tracker. Then the face cam, and then But what I'm gonna do is when I'm sitting down, I'm going to, let me switch real quick. Go to, oh, I just unleveled it. Over the shoulder. So instead of having it top down, you should be able to still see everything I'm doing. It will be straight on my head. So it'll basically be me looking up from right there. But I can't really find a good way to do it, you know, without it being too far away from me. So, well, how does this mic sound on stream then? No, okay. Well, that one just died. All right. Visual Studio's version since Visual Studios 2015 share the same redistributable files. For example, any app built by the Visual Studios 2015, 2017, 2019, 2022 tool sets can be used in the latest. Okay, well, they're about the same price. Just used for different things. I just don't know how to use a shotgun mic to save my life. One sec, my camera turned off and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't really care. What are they going to do? Yell at me for one other person seeing me in my work polo? Nope. No, I have not. I heard your question. I just did not have a mic readily available. So I'm trying to get this shotgun mic right, but I don't want it in the face camera, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to switch back to it real quick, and then I'm going to lower. Yeah, I would. All that's on is the computer fans. When I tuned it, it was nothing but, I had everything on when I tuned it, and I couldn't hear it. Let me switch over. All right. So this is just the shotgun mic, and it's close to my face. Right? Like this is beyond close to my face. Because the reality of it is I need it out of scene, but still pointing at my head. The problem is, this is in scene right now. So I don't know. Every picture I see, it's like above people's heads. And I don't know how to, like I don't mind that, you know, like I wouldn't mind it like right here, putting it down. But I don't know how they do it, right? Like I'm thinking, the AC is on, but it's not blowing, right? Like there's no air coming out of it. That's 100% my computer fans, dude. That's the only thing I can hear in the room. But the thing is, I have to have them all on, right? Like, it gets hot as fuck in here. So, I think this thing, in my own ears, this thing sounds just as good as the other one. I just need to figure out what that distance is, because it can't be, because right now it's in my way, right? Like, it is in my face. Yeah, 100%. Which I think that's how it's supposed to point at you, you know, like at your nose-ish. But, like, it's like a hand away from my face. And that's a little too close when I already have a mic that does that. So, come on, a little Germany. As you come down my level. So this is what I want to be able to do right here. Right, no mic, just talk. No, it doesn't have to be that way. I just wanted a non-invasive mic. The reality of it was I was going to use it on the other side, but I'm fighting the same battle, right? Like, I need like a mic arm. The thing needs to be a fucking foot away. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right now I have the other mic muted. Yeah, I mean, I feel boomy, right? Like, I can hear my own echo in it, right? Because I hear myself, right? Like, the mic monitor's on, and I feel like a fucking announcer, like straight up, and there's no like reverb or echo on it. Yeah, it's plugged into my Rode Podcaster. So this is with the gain all the way on, but I feel when I talk, all the noise goes through. Okay. So this is in screen in a way I don't really care about, you know? Okay. Yeah, because it's this right here. That's the mic. It is about a foot away, which is nice, and I can't really tell the difference. Do I sound better right now than I did before? Either way. Alright. Windows XP supports. Microsoft ended support for Windows XP on April 8th, 2014. Current versions of the Visual C++ redistributable, God, what a fucking word, for Visual Studio's 2015 to 2020 only support Windows 7, 8.1, and 10 and 11. Why would they write it like that? God, I can't read out loud. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Ooh. 1 second. All right, how do I sound? Hello, 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 hello.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Well, that's not on anymore.
Alright, give me a sec. Ooh. Okay. All right, how is that? Did it change? So it was like right at the noise ceiling, right? So I lifted it a little, so it should take a lot of the extra sound out of the room. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it on standard. So I just turned it off. So if you check now, there's no background noise in the room. I have one fan on low, the AC is running, and the Dyson is running. The only thing I didn't check for was those fans on the computer. I was not running my computer on high when I tuned the mic. Okay. Works on Windows XP shipped in the Visual Studio's 2019 version 16.7, starting with 14.27. The redistributable. I feel like that needs to be pointed at my head a little bit better. Use search. Echo. All right. It does not. Okay, I don't know if that did anything. So, I can hear the background noise now though. Oh. Okay. So is the echo back? Now? I don't know. I know you probably need to hear more. These link downloads the latest available English, United States, Microsoft Visual CC++, redistributable packages for Visual Studios in 20. All right. I don't know how to turn the reverb down. I'm gonna be super honest. Here we go. How is it now? It actually sounds a little bit better to me. Oh, it's off. Oh, well, that might not help. How? Oh. All right, well, that's not what I want. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So this is with reverb on, and I can hear it now, and it's on small, you know? But there shouldn't be an echo. There's more sound deadening in this room than I know what to do with. Alright, how does that sound? So that's the -10 gain on the mic physically, what I just changed. I don't like that location. Okay, so it did need the -10 dB. Cool. Okay, so that's where I want it, right there. Where's the line? It is. Like, I can't. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's a range, right? Your head has to be in the range of it, right? But it's like you want to kind of point it at your nose. So right now, it's off screen. You put the mic down. That thing adds so much length. It's the wind filter. Okay, it does get. That scared me. Yeah, I can switch them with the push of a button. I heard you ring the bell, Moose. Actually, if I move that whole thing over, it won't fit right there. Fuck. It's at the very top, but you can't see it because it's my shirt. Yeah, I don't really want the big thing coming down. There's a way to do it.
I was just trying, that's why I was like, let me move it over. I'm raising the desk to slide it under to move it over.
No. I got lucky right there. I was like, oof. All right, I have it now where it's basically coming out over the top of my camera. Just let me pinch that back. And then, God damn you. I'm honestly okay with it being right there. The problem is it's got to point down. Or, you know, okay. Problems. Solving them. Start. Cam link control. It's like 4 inches higher. That's real. All right. That's what it is, right there. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how good I sound on stream. You know? Yeah, I don't know either, you know? I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube. I actually don't have it up. Have it up. How bad do I sound? Have it up. How bad do I sound? Have it up. There is a static in the background. I hear it. How bad do I sound? There's like an infinite echo also. Okay. So I don't know. So one of the real goals is to sit. Do I? Okay. Visual Studio, since Visual Studio 2015, share the same redistributable files. For example, any apps built by the Visual Studio's 2015 through 2022 toolset can use the latest Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable. However, the version of the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable installed on the machine must be the same or higher than the version of C++ toolset used to create your application. I don't feel like it's pointed at my head good enough. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I'm going to read one more line, listen to all three again. I turned on the mic. The mic has its own tuning settings on it, and I tuned it with them off, right? But I turned them on. So hopefully that'll make it better. I sound better to myself already with them on. All right, let me find a new part. I've reread that part 3 times. How do attributes interact with inheritance? You can inherit both attributed and unattributed classes from other classes, which may themselves be attributed to or not. The result of deriving from an attributed class is the same as deriving from that class after the attribute provider has transformed its code. Jesus, this is hard to read. Attributes are not transmitted to derived classes through C++. Inheritance. Fucking big words. Fuck you. You may have a non-attributed ATL project. Alright. Nuances. Yeah. Yeah, I have them set up to do the fast that they can, but I don't make the big bucks for either platform, so I don't get those benefits. All right, well, that's more than what I thought I was going to achieve today, especially with the side camera. So I actually really wanted it at this angle for this is why I wanted the shotgun mic. So I didn't have to have the mic in front of my face as I'm looking at the camera. Yeah. The thing is, it's not on an arm, it's on like a fixed arm. So I can't like move it, right? So the thought for later, but I don't really. So the other option that I have, right? I'm gonna switch mics here. Here. Switch. Is to stand up with it and talk normal. My camera too, they're literally on top of each other, so you pause it. There's There's no way to have camera 1 without camera 2 right now. They are literally on top of each other. I don't mind either way. I think I sound more, right, with this mic, no matter what, right? It's, to me, everything's going to be on, right? Like whether I want it to or not, if I'm playing, right? So I'm turning things on now, right? Because the AC wasn't on, and I'll turn the fan on when I normally have it on. So this is the normal room and noise in the room. So there's a bunch of noise in this room, and I know you can't hear it on this mic because I did it right. So this mic is fine. It is that mic that we're gonna have issues with, which you can't hear right now. So, in one moment, I will switch over. And there's one more or two more fans that I probably would have running. AC puts cold air into the room. The fan in that corner pushes air out of the room. And then my PC, and then I have a fan that sits on top of my PC, sucks out. This still showing me? I'm not on my own camera screen anymore, which is fine. It just scared me a little. Alright, it's fine. So I don't think you can hear it in this mic, right? You can't hear any of the background noise? You already switched. You can? So you can hear the background noise? Okay. Ooh, yeah, I do. Ooh, yeah, I do. I don't know how much that's cutting me off now. I don't know how much. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the noise gate right now. Yeah, me too. I'm basically muting it and unmuting it. that's so much. God, that's so much. God, that's so much. It's hard with such an It's hard with such an echo. 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 Ooh. It's hard with such an echo. Ooh. It's not my mics. It's not my mics. It's not my mics. Hello. 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 So, the fucking camera is picking me. The new camera. You can barely hear me now. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think I was in front of the right camera or right microphone. You hear me good now? Alright. Well, this is the shotgun mic. I need to mute the microphone on the wall camera. The microphone on the wall camera. Yeah. How do I control that? Okay. So now I should. Which one am I looking and talking into? I think this sounds fucked up because I switched all the fucking settings trying to figure this out. Screen. Yeah. Here's the good news is I have it. Ooh, why does that mic to screen? Unmute. Okay. I have presets that I saved. Yep. And when I click it, now I sound correct again. Okay. So now I had to figure out how to mute that mic. It is the camera mic. I don't know if I have the Elgato. Let's get that version. Okay, that is the key light control. But that being said, in OBS, where I'm manipulating everything, it let me monitor off. It let me just mute it. So right now, I am 100% the way I want to be. Other than that. So let me try. And I don't know. I feel like I sound different now on this other mic. So, yeah. I don't know. I was sounding really good there for a second. And I don't understand why it's so hard to get this thing to work. You know. You point it. I'm gonna try something different. Okay. I don't mind that.
Uh, all right. Ooh, I don't mind that. Let me point it a little bit more, and then it is right at my head. So if I turn, do I lose it? I don't think so. Let me. So this is just in, where it's like barely touching the screen over the top. And I think this is all right. Actually, like, yeah, I'm trying to point it a little bit more. So when I turn, it's not like super obtuse for me to talk because I hear myself cut out when I disconnect, like a gap. But right here, I feel like is kind of the sweet spot. Oh, you mean like over my head more? Probably. I can. Well, the thing is, I want it pointed, so like straight down is okay. That being said, with all the let me unmute YouTube again. With all the let me unmute YouTube again. With all right, let me unmute. Good luck, YouTube again. With all right, let me yeah. I mean, I'm gonna survive. You're going into a death trap. Have fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna survive. You're going into a death trap. Have fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna survive. You're going into a death trap. All right. So I think Judy is in his Discord. Yeah, I'll see him in. I thought he was gonna hop on. I am okay with this. Y'all can't see my face. Okay. I gotta clean up the back a little because it looks awful. I see it. You know. But it this is not bad. I think I sound all right. Nowhere near as good as this, though. Right? I think this is good. What are you doing? Huh? Don't lick me. I didn't let you out, did I? All right, everybody. Hi, viewers. What are you guys doing? Why do you guys join when I am nearly done figuring out life? Thank you for being here. I'm happy you're here. I just want to test all my audio. God, I don't sound as good. I don't sound awful though, which is a plus. All right, I'm gonna try what he said. I can only extend it like 6 inches. I don't. I don't know if I have a way to extend this the way I want to, because all I have is this piece left. You know, I don't know how to do this, boys. I don't. I don't know how to make this sound good, you know? I think that's it right there. I don't know how to extend it 6 more inches though. Let me go let the fucking dog out. Alright. So, this is what I want it to sound like. Right here, you know? But it doesn't give me what I want, you know, in the way of sound. I think that's better though. The big bottom boosted a little bit.
All right. So, not what I want, right? Not what I want at all. Okay. So, this is. That's not. That's almost not too bad. You know? I don't think that's awful. So, that's at my forehead. And I don't mind it. And I don't think it's gonna fuck up how I talk this way. You know? It's not too bad. Uh, so naturally, I feel like I sound to myself not this loud. But I feel so fucking loud on this mic. You know? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I kind of like that angle, right? Like, actually, right there. So, I don't know. It's supposed to be. Let's make this a little bit more about me and how I want to sound. Okay? That's better, you know? Yeah, I don't mind that. One moment. All right. What's up, TCG? I saw you in here the other day. It was just after a game. No sound is coming through the stream? Don't tell me that. It should be quiet because I'm not talking, but it should. Because I'm not talking, but it. Oh, I hear it in on my stuff. I don't have anything in the background other than me because this is an audio test. Can you hear me? Hello. 112. So I can hear myself on the stream. So I can hear myself on the stream. Can you hear me? So I can hear myself on the stream. Oh, now I hear myself triple. Yeah, I was editing where my shotgun mic sits. But I also have this one, which sounds way better, you know. But like, what's the point of having a shotgun mic if you're not going to have it away from your camera? You know. Oh, okay. Scaring me, dude. Like the third person to come in and tell me that my audio is fucked up. But I am setting my background station camera. You guys over there, I know you see me. Boom. Just like that. So I am just trying to make sure everything is Gucci on the setup, you know? It's not perfect yet, but we're getting there. I do need to fix the camera a little. I adjusted it. Get my fat ass head in here. See it? I'm not at where it would normally sit either, so let's do that. right there. Okay. Oh, this is frustrating. I can't get that out of my screen yet. That being said, I think the camera autofocus is. There we go. And no, I don't want you to go over. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. But you see my camera auto tracks. At least that one does. That one's just fixed to the wall. So, if I don't leave my desk, I sound great. Yeah, it was the precursor to Ospot. It's the Insta whatever. Ospot made like the bigger, better version of the Insta 360 camera. But I'm not going to buy another one, you know? Nope. All right. I think that's the best the positioning's going to get. Actual. Which is weird because it's like pointed at my head. I just don't need another camera, you know? Technically, so let me. If you look behind me, you can see a camera. My first webcam is this guy right here, the Razer Kuyo, which still does exactly what I needed to. And then the Insta360 does exactly what I needed to. I just don't need. I mean, honestly, it's the same price I think I bought for this one. It's like $200, you know. But I'm gonna sell it, lose money, and then get the exact same thing, just something that tracks me better. It's like, I don't. So it's tracking me right now, but I normally lock it once I find out where I like it, you know. So now it's locked and it's in where I want it, you know. So like, why? I really only use the tracking feature if I need to, you know, like I'm trying to do something. But now with room camera, which is up for a specific reason, not just so you can see how flat my ass is. So actually, you probably might have the best view right now. Is my streaming setup, or not my streaming setup, my flight sim for Star Citizen, which is set up right now, which needs to be torn down on the left of the TV. Right here, you can't really see. There's a light, 2 USB hubs. There's a throttle that you can't see. Here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You know what? Room, go away. All right. So throttle, mic stand, light, some tools, for no reason, 2 USB hubs. So first USB hub is for all the sticks, right? So the throttle is going to be set up right here-ish, right? And then combat throttle, flight stick, loop deck, keyboard, mouse. Then I have the Tobii eye tracker under the camera, then camera. I still need to put up I just thought about it. Oh, the streaming stuff. So, because I have the cameras over there, right? I'm going to have a forward-facing camera, which will get my face. And then room, right? Which, yeah, so yeah, so this is the top down. I didn't like the top down. Yeah, you can't hear it unless I'm talking into the mic. Yeah, so there should be no background noise. I have all of the noise floor of the room is cut. So unless I'm speaking or I'm playing something, you shouldn't be able to hear anything. Let me double check that though. Or I'm playing something, you shouldn't be able to hear anything. Let me double check that though. Yeah, so I took the noise floor out. So you like, any dog walks in, I click my keyboard, nothing. There should be no background noise at all. Yeah. Yeah. So sit here, fly. Where the sticks sit right now, right behind me on the right and the left, is gonna be a. I'm gonna put the Steam Deck and all my streaming stuff on those, and then I have some wooden boxes that I'm gonna actually drill the flight stuff onto. So we'll see. But I think I like this upward, the upward downward look for you guys, other than top down, because I can never get the top down, even with this camera, to see everything for some reason. See everything well. I think it's because of how the room is set up, and I'm not willing to pay like $1,000 for like a ceiling mounting kit for a camera. So, yeah, that's what my flight sim's gonna look like. All I bought was some wooden CrossFit boxes for like $40, a pair of 2, and I'm just gonna drill into them, and that's what'll be the mounts for the actual flight sim stuff. But I haven't worked the room camera into my layout yet. So like my stream stuff. I'm clicking through them now if I... Nope, that's my stream PC. I think it's Intermission is one I use. Yeah. So I might use this setup and then... Yeah. I was looking up shit for C++. Um, the I'll have the other camera right here, you know, in the background, so you can see my hands. Maybe not like my head and shit, but I'll put my head where it is right now, just fit to the screen. Maybe I'll stack myself. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to fit. I'm gonna be super honest. I'm picking up this fucking thing right now. Hit the screen. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's my fake thing. That's funny. Alright, that like that. Oh, that doesn't blend very well. Huh? Uh, yeah, I have. Um, I'm trying to remember the episodes I've watched. Like, I think I watched it like when they were doing the big shit, like the Hoover Dam, shit like that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This is. I like what I made, but I should have made more. And I don't feel like going back and relearning how to do it all. I don't remember how I did any of my fucking these, like these backgrounds and shit, dude. I don't remember any of that. So, how do I do this? You know, I don't know. It's just spot shaving, I guess. Alright, well, let's try. We're looking for a camera overlay right now. I was trying to see where it would work, you know. The room, but I didn't build. Because all Costco, I did it, all my layouts and stuff, but I don't remember how to. It was something like somebody was showing me as I was doing it, and I'm not good enough to remember. You know, I did it once, and I did everything I thought I needed, and not anything extra. And yeah, I regret it now. I just need a cam. But one of the apps I use, like just mass produces this stuff. And I'm trying to just find just the camera outline. Overlay. I don't know. My Windows? Oh no. I was trying to install Visual Studio on my shit because my computer keeps complaining that I don't have it for one of the apps I use. And it is what it is. Yo, Judy. I installed all of them, all the Visual Studio suites I needed for my app, and it still pops up. So it's just something I'm gonna have to live with. Oh,
It is. Oh, what am I trying to do? I don't really think I have anything else to. Yeah, what's up, Judy? Can you hear me? Hi. Nothing. Just I am on a shotgun mic right now, and I feel very boomy. But with my setup, if I want, no, not that one. I hit all the buttons in the wrong order. Then I have this guy. Yeah. So basically, I have two XLR mics. One's a condenser shotgun mic, and the other one is a dynamic mic. And they are, if I can ever remember the buttons, very interchangeable within about a second. This is my Shure SM7B. It is this is what I sound the best on, I think. But I have a room camera now, right? And the shotgun mic is pointed directionally at my face while I am streaming, you know? So, yeah. So I'm about 5 feet away from my mic right now, talking to you, right? You shouldn't hear any background noise. Maybe when I talk a little bit. Yeah. So I just sound. There's like reverb in the room. I did everything. I've already soundproofed the room as best I can. I made like, I don't know, $2,000 worth of fucking sound panels, and then bought sound panels, but I can't get any better. So, you know, it is what it is at this point. Oh yeah. So if you got it pulled up, I can. Oh, this is my gaming one. Here, let me go to me. And I think I have it set up to. I'm not even playing. I'm literally looking at my YouTube video. It paused, thinking I'm changing things in my stream. I feel like a fucking idiot. Oh, there. Back to the stream. And boom. So it's the over the shoulder view for when I do flight stuff. So, which I still haven't worked that side of the room yet. Yes, I am on Discord. Yeah, so I have, if you see on the, you can't even see me pointing. All right. So I have a big throttle. I have so I have two sticks and a throttle that sits kind of off in damnation right now, because it doesn't fit on the mounts. I bought some CrossFit boxes, like the wooden boxes that are like perfectly 2 foot by 2 foot by fucking like 36 inches or something like that. And I'm just going to drill some holes into them and hard mount the two sticks. I'm making hand movements like you can see me, and my face is not covered. So I can have the two sticks and then the throttle just under it, right? Like behind it a little bit. So I can, in flight while dogfighting, I have two sticks. And then like when cruising around and doing whatever I want, I have the big throttle. So, yeah. So updated the desk. So I had two desks in here. Now I have one desk, and then I'm just going to spin my chair around to sit in the sim, because I had one desk for the sim and then one desk for me to like play and work out of. But I took the butcher block that I had on the classic IKEA gamer desk setup and put it on the sit stand desk top. Like, so I threw away the shit top and then put it on that. And then I basically made the room huge, it feels like. Room for activities.
So, but it's coming along. You know, I just got my audio tuned and set up yesterday, and I hadn't streamed to hear myself yet because those are two different sounds. You know, uh, so like when you're like when I hear myself play back through like Discord and uh through the mixer, I think I sound amazing. But like then you get into fucking, you open the stream and it's like, rah. Shut up, Nick. God. Yeah, I'm wearing my fucking work clothes. Fuck you. I just came home when I was bored and like I didn't fucking just strip naked. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not in a video call. They're watching the stream also. Strip? You want me to strip? All right. If you tip, if you send me money, I'll get naked on stream. I don't care. Like nobody else pays me. I have a day job. Better be a bunch of ones though, Nick. I am. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the room in here now. Finally, you know. It might be a single. It might be a single seater, but you know, I got it. Oh, bro, I actually want one of those real bad. I priced it out. Um, you can get a used ice machine, which does about 100 gallons of ice a day for about $400. This is the best way to do it if you're not trying to spend a bunch of money. You can get the double walled feed bin from Tractor Supply for about 150. And if you want it to look nice, then it's about $400 in wood. But if you don't give a fuck about how it looks and you're just gonna drain it anyways, it's $450, $500 for just the feed trough and then the ice. So the problem is an ice machine's kind of big, and I gotta get a. Now, I mean, if you're willing to ice bath, like I go get in my pool every night when it's winter, right? Like I get in it. I have a steam room, like one of those tents that you set up, right? And it fucking pumps steam into it. And then I get straight out of that, and then I go get in my pool, which is like 40 degrees right now, until I start shaking, which takes about 5 minutes. Yeah, man. During the summer I don't do it as much because I don't cool down in the water because the water's hot here in Florida, and it's like, yeah, and I really want something to be cold like that, but it's just ice is actually kind of expensive now to where it's like the ice machine is actually more feasible with how often I would do it, you know. But oh, bro, just sleeping. Sleep, like for me, it like, because I do it at the end of the day, I fucking sleep like a goddamn rock, dude. No matter what, you know. Like there's just the steam room does it kinda right, but I have to like quick when I fucking get in that cold water, dude, and then I just I don't so the key to that, right, is to slow warm up, meaning like you don't go get warm, right? Like let your body actually heat up to temperature by itself. So like I just go sit on the couch and don't put a blanket or nothing on me. And bro, by the time like 20 minutes goes by and I'm warm, like I'm hot, right? Because my body's fighting the cold. Like I get hot as fuck, and then like I'll start cooling down a little bit, and I'll go shower off, and I'll fucking literally as soon as I fucking lay on my bed, I'm dead. Like I'm dead. Like my body doesn't move for the whole night. Yeah. So yeah. So I let my body regulate its own temperature, right? Like, so I don't put on. I literally take the towel that like I take my fucking because I literally get into my underwear. I fucking take my underwear off. I dry off with a towel, and I go sit on the fucking couch in the towel, right? And then that's all I have on me to like regulate body temperature, and just let myself come back up to like regular normal body heat temp, and then I'll go shower off because I'm sweating, but at the end, you know, like after the cold plunge, I'll be sweating because my body's trying to overcompensate, and so I'll shower off and like a coolish shower, and then I'll fucking go lay in bed to go to bed, dude. And I'm fucking dead, like coffin style. Like if I cross my arms across my chest when I fucking lay down, I'll fucking wake up that way. It's like Jesus, yeah. It fucking. That being said, I think I do both of them too long, for sure. Like I'm almost an hour. Yeah. So, um, there's that. That's one of my favorite things, dude. I have a bunch of fucking like HP rehab stuff. I have a Normatec. I'm about to get some like shoulder and knee things. Like ice heat things. Hey, TCG Pro, thanks for stopping by, bro. It's always fun when you're here. But yeah, I'm real into taking care of myself like as much as I can. Especially since I've been super hard on my fucking body, and I'm pretty sure my shoulder's already dying right now, and I'm fucking super nervous about it. I have an MRI on Friday, but yeah, I mean, I've been fucking beating myself up for almost 20 years now, and I've only started taking care of myself like the last 5 or 6. So, no more jumping out of airplanes and doing dumb things because they sound fun or exciting or because somebody tells me to, which is most of what my dumb things are. Somebody tells me I have to do something and it's harrowing. But now I'm high enough rank in the military that I get to choose not to do those things. But yeah, I have a bunch of. I probably have like $2,000 or $3,000. That number needs to be higher. I probably have about $5,000 or $6,000 of like rehab equipment now to take care of myself. Like so, I probably run like 6 or 7 miles a fucking week, and I have a Normatec, which is like a air pressure massage thing that you like. It's like fucking shit you put on your legs, and then your like lower back and stuff. It's fucking awesome, dude. And then I have some. At some point, I had like some really expensive gear, but I turned it back in. And they didn't even know I had it, which was a shame. I should have kept it. But yeah, I had something called a Game Ready, which is pressure that it's like a machine that you put on and it squeezes you, but it runs ice water through it as it squeezes. So it's like cold and pressure. It's called a Game Ready, and I had one, and I turned it back in like a year or so ago. They told me it was on the books, bro. Or they didn't tell me it was on the books. I thought it was on my books. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, we didn't know where this thing went." And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "God damn it!" So it wasn't on your books, and they're like, "No, no, no, it's on somebody's books, just not yours." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Like, I was so angry, dude. Especially since yeah, I doubt it, but yeah. I didn't know how much they were, right? Like 100%. Nick, who is in the chat, used to work with me and he knows what they are. But I was looking at the price, and the cheapest one, the exact model is like $17,000. Yeah, dude. But it's like one of the best and like one of the reasons I turned it back in is the like cables and stuff, like to the body attachments were all fraying and like going bad and leaking. So I turned it back in because like because I looked up the price of just those and it was like $500 or $600 for just like the cables and stuff, and I was like, I'm not buying these, right? And they didn't fucking say a word, dude. They didn't say a fucking thing because you have to give them all the pieces back. So I just gave it all back to them, and they were like, "Oh, hey man, we fucking thought we, hey, 100%." I was like, "Motherfucker, I could have kept this bitch." But only like 2 days ago did I see what like the cost of like the actual equipment was. Like at the box that is like the brain of it all is fucking like, it was at the time like 18 grand, and I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, I think just yesterday it popped into my feed to buy one. It's like, yeah, I'm not buying that, dude. Yeah, they have a new bigger one that's like fucking $25,000, and that's the one that popped into my feed, and I was like, how the fuck am I getting advertisements for game readies? Like, that's not. That being said, I was looking into how to ice and compress your shoulders, and I guess that's still the best piece of equipment to do it. But yeah, I need to. I was looking at the Hyper Ice. They have a bunch of stuff like that. It's the brand. It's the brand that owns Normatec, which is the leg squeezy thing. And they used to have a bunch of like do-it-yourself compression ice stuff, where you like fill like their like specialty baggie up, and then you put it under your shoulder wrap. And they don't make them anymore, which is really disappointing. Because I don't know of any other brands that make shit like that without it being like an Amazon brand. And I don't trust Amazon like that. So, I'll find something. Hopefully, they fucking can fix my shit, or tell me they can't fix my shit, and then I just get disability, higher disability. So, which is only 3 years away now. Not even 20. What is it? 2027? October 2027. So under 3 years now. And I can retire. Retire. It is still foreign to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude, because I don't feel old. I don't ever think that. I don't ever have that thought of like, oh, I'm old. Like people who say that, I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Quit saying shit like that. Look, I'm 32 now. I'm old. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not old. And yeah, dude, but I do have to retire. I don't have to retire. I can stay in, and they're trying to con me to stay. But here's the thing: is I'm going to get retirement, right, and then I'm going to get disability. I'm going to make more money getting out than I am staying in. And they're like, you need to stay for 2.5% each year. And I'm like, no. What is that going to do? I don't think that exists anymore in Sharp. Old Nick. I don't even like. I talked to a bunch of the guys at the command and are the old command, and they were like, "Don't come back, dude. It sucks." Well, so yeah, when I worked with in Sharp, we lived like the fucking cool guy life. Yeah, dude. They told me it was dog shit. I went to Shorty's retirement and met up with the old troop, and they were like, "Yeah, if you have a choice, dude, it's fucking better go to a Whiteside team." And I don't like. I think both of those, if they're saying that, right, to include Stu, right, who's now Gray's head shed. Yeah, I have no reason, no incentive to go back. You know, especially as a what's up? Oh, I mean, if I had 300 people watching me at all time, I would do it. I do. I mean, well, that's technically why I have this set up like this because I would love to do that. No joke. It's kind of been a slow build up to probably about 20 grand of stuff in this fucking room. And yeah, I have every. Oh yeah, my thing is it starts getting monotonous when I start treating it like work, which is what I would have to do. Uh, and when I'm not doing this full time, I think full time's harder because I don't like playing video games alone, really. Uh, and that's the hardest part is like finding somebody to play with at all times. And Castle was actually the one of my main motivators, right? Because we both started kind of streaming at the same time, but he transferred and he started like everybody we were streaming with were all European, like on the European side, and so I kept streaming with him, and then I transferred here, and now we're in two different time zones, and he streams so fucking late, dude. 11, 11, 12 fucking Pacific, right? And it's like, he's like, yeah, I'm getting on. And it's like almost 1 in the morning here. And it's like, fuck, dude, I can't stay up. And, but, no, I'm doing, well, so the thing is it's like, I have like 3 or 4 groups of guys I play with and they all play different times, which is great because I can rotate through people like on the weekends. Because Bjorn, and Justo, right? They play fairly early. Sometimes in the during the week they play in the afternoon, like early afternoons, late afternoons, like 4 to fucking 6, whatever. But which I don't have a problem filling those slots, but I don't know how many times a week I want to stream during the like week, like after work. Come here to fucking do this. And like the weekend, I started dedicating Sundays to it. Like, hey, I'm going to start streaming Sundays, and then that's good. I think Luke would do good at SRT. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of them made it, right? Or did Art didn't make it, but everybody else did. Eric and I hope Eric fucking made it. I took his last deployment and was deployed for fucking a full year so he could go. Art and Eric, fucking Eric, dude. I took your whole fucking deployment. But yeah, no, I would love to. But really it's just setting a schedule and then sticking to it. That's my hardest part because like sometimes I'll get on and it's like, oh, I'm gonna be on all day Sunday, and then I'm sitting there for 7 hours and I have nobody to play with, and it's like, fuck, dude. My thing is really what it is I need to start getting into like a story. Like I need to find a story game that I like. Honestly, I have like 90 followers on Twitch and then like 40 on YouTube and probably 88 on Kick. I don't stream on Kick anymore though. And really what it is it was never like Call of Duty got me almost nothing. Like I probably get one person a week follow me on when I play Call of Duty. Or every 2 weeks maybe. A mini, yeah. But when I play like the off-brand games, Like I played an indie game, which got me most of my followers. Actually, it's what made me partner on Twitch. Was I played Tunic, which is like a super bright. It's got like some really cool background music, and I turned whatever the first one is. Yeah, yeah. You make money at the. You make enough to live off of it, basically. No, I am affiliate. I think. Um, I can check. I think, but yeah. So yeah, I don't have the next level, whatever it is. Uh, yeah. But it was like some indie game, right? That was like a puzzle game, but it had like really cool music, super bright and colorful. And I turned the music all the way up, almost louder than me when I was talking, and so people could just listen to it, like cool background. That's where I got most of the people follow me. Is they're like, "Yo, bro, you're just in the background. This fucking music's sick," and it's like, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, I once I get everything set back up, I have my space sim, which doesn't. It's like that community's so small, like not a lot of people watch it. So I'll my goal, what I'll do is I'll have a. I think I'm gonna aim for the same thing, like I did with Tunic, where I turn on like lo-fi, spacey music in the background, and then just let it fucking play, and then like if you want to fucking hear me fucking yell and scream as I fucking run into space rocks. Um, then it is what it is. Hopefully that will be successful. But I'm getting the room finally set up. I mean, it's taken me like a year and a half to finally get it in a way that I am comfortable in here. I've changed it probably every 3 months. Uh, but this, like the equipment too, because I have like 3 different mixers. I have 4 mics, 3 cameras, and I'm finally like always had like this vision of like what I wanted everything to do. And I'm finally kind of just landing on it. I think I got to set um the console up for the space flight shit, and then I should be good. But that update doesn't happen for like another 5 months or so I have time. So so it is. It's called Star Citizen. And it's basically a space simulation game. So like you have to like live in space as the simulation. So uh it's I mean it's buggy. I'm not gonna sell you the game, because it's like it's one of those ones. It's because the game's not where a place where it's like, oh, like you want to play this game, like it's super fun, like jump in it. It's not there, right? Like, um, it has the potential to be there. It's basically what is the fucking Bethesda space game? Starfield. Starfield. So it's what everything Starfield promised to be, right? So like, you can't design your ships, right? But you can pick like the weapons you want in it. You can pick the torpedoes. You can pick like if you have a certain size, you can pick whatever sizes you want for efficiency. And it's like you can pick your shields. You can pick like you can customize it in every way outside of like this is I'm gonna build the hull, right? Like which is what Star Citizen does. Like I want a giant flying T in Starfield, right? Like you can do those things, but like you can build your ship however you want it. And here, yeah, for sure. But in this one, it's like the currency is based around like buying ships. So it's like you don't actually buy the game. The game is technically free, right? But you buy a spaceship. So you buy a ship, and whether you want like a $200 ship or a $60 ship or a $50 ship, whatever, and then you have full access to the game. Like, and once you have a ship, you can start doing things in game that earn you in game currency, and then you can buy in the ships in game also. So you can like, oh, I want this big giant fucking miner or a super carrier, which they have. Like they have ships that you can fit 20 other fighters in, and because it's supposed to be like huge space battles. Like 20 ships are like 100. Like their goal, it's gonna change video games. Like if the technology goes through the way they want, because they are looking to have right now the server size that they're capable of doing is like 500 in a single server. Yeah, and that's all the planets that you can completely take off and land, right? Like they're, in Starfield, you don't get to land, you don't get to take off, right? Like you can put your ship down wherever you want, but like you don't actually ever exit atmosphere. Like it's seamless. I played it when it first came out though, when it was real shitty. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yeah, so it's No Man's Sky with realism, is what I'll say. Like it's like if humans were in space, not like if you were playing a video game in space, you know. But like there's a lot of things, like a lot of really cool things, like oh, you're like one of the missions that this is what made me fall in love with the game, because I was playing during a free trial period, because Darth Texas, one of the guys I play with, plays it a lot, and I, like every friend group, I make people buy video games to play them with me, whether they want to or not. Like he never played COD before I made him buy COD. Right now he's one of the, yeah. So no, he buys it now. He fucking 100% gets like the fucking Game Pass, and or not the Game Pass, but the all that stuff, right? And but right, so like he bought it, so like I let other people be like, hey man, like I want to play this game. It's like, okay, cool, I'll buy it too. Even if I don't like it, I'll buy it. I'll fucking play with a whole playthrough with you, and if I hate it after that full playthrough, I'll fucking just stop playing it. But so he was like, hey, like it's a free week, come jump into Star Citizen. And so I rented, right, like in the free period, I rented a fucking fighter ship, and the mission, and I'm like a week and a half in, right, and I'm fucking hating this game, completely hating it. And as I say that as I have $1,000 in fucking flight sim gear behind me. I'm completely like, I don't ever want to play this game, because there's a hardcore learning curve. Like even for me to get on now, like I have to fucking like relearn the controls every time, because like it's free form. So like whatever I want the controls to be, they can be. But you have to like go in and be like, I need this button to do this, and I need this button to do that. But so we go in, and he picks a mission. He's like, hey, I got a good mission. Some fucking gangs are fucking buying and selling drugs in this asteroid field. And I'm like, all right, like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, we're gonna go kill everybody, steal all the drugs, and sell them. I was like, fucking sounds like a fucking plan, right? And so we fly out there, and the asteroid field is it's like 4 space stations that collided into this asteroid field. So we get in this giant dogfight. It's 2 versus like 12. So me and Justin go in, and we're fucking destroying people left and right. But as we're doing it, we are completely flying through like space stations that are just blown apart. And it is, and like it's all moving, right? And it's spinning because it's an asteroid field, right? Everything's moving, everything's spinning, and it's like I'm shooting at somebody, and then I'm having to dodge through like a starship, right? Like that's like blown in half, and like Star Wars, you know, where they like fly through the fucking ships and shit. Like I had to do it, like to survive. And I was just like, I got done, and we fucking killed everybody. And I was like, I love this game. Like this moment sold this whole thing to me. Like straight up just sold it to me. And I was like, all right, bro, like let me fucking buy the cheapest pair of sticks I can get, because that was fucking like I was super like almost like air humping, right? Like I was fucking that jazzed. And I was like, okay, like this game has fucking wicked potential. And so because it's not even in beta yet, right? It's just free to try. Like, hey, you can hop in and try it, and or you can buy in like a what is it called? Like a Kickstarter almost. You buy a ship, and it's like okay, and you can test the game for them. And yeah, dude, I fucking fell in love after that mission. Right, and I forgot all of the fucking bad shit, and I just went out and bought like a bunch of flight sim gear. And now I'm waiting on the game. Like, there's another big update, supposedly one by the end of the year, and then another one in like the next like 5 or 6 months, like for the full like the base game update, because the game's supposed to come out in 2026. So, but it's gonna be fun. That'll be a game that changes video games, because their server size, what they have right now is 500. Their goal is 2,000 by the time the game releases in 2026. So that like massively multiplayer thing of like endless worlds, they're building that right now, like that thought. And because I think right now each planet or each system has like 10 planets, and each planet has like 3 small planets around it, and they're all completely explorable. Each one has like 40 to 50 things to do on each planet. And like the game's huge. Like it's fucking obnoxiously huge in like what their ambition is. And it'll be I have a feeling that most of us will play it, because it's too big to not acknowledge in some form once it comes out. But all right. Appreciate you. I don't. I'm old. I had one, and then I just never used it, mostly because I have doctors who are like, "You need your colon cleaned. This is how you do it." No. So like every time I would start the stream, right? Like you get like the spammers, and like Twitch and YouTube allow you to fucking block those people, or like set it up to where people can't talk like that. And Facebook does it, right? So it's like I'd get like 10 or 11 messages from each whatever I was streaming to, like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook. But all of my Facebook ones were like doctors like, "This is how you fucking stop anal bleeding." It's like, what? And like they would drop like this fat paragraph like with like vivid descriptions in it, and it's like, I'm like, what is this? Especially since I had a conjoined chat where all of them were on my stream, so everybody could interact if they wanted. And dude, I just was like, I'm done. Like that, and I wasn't getting any viewers, and I don't want to use Facebook, which is a social platform, to advertise like my personal social platform, to try to advertise what is essentially my business that doesn't provide any services, Yeah, I started TikTok for Call of Duty actually, and then I just never put anything on it. Mostly because it's like very frowned upon for military to use. So, which that kind of went away, I guess. But I just don't care. What's kind of metal, Nick? What are you referencing? Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about that. I see you on when I'm on a lot of times. So, uh the or I don't know if it's like you're coming home from work or like you're on a break or whatever, but like in Discord, like you see who's active and stuff. I see you on. So, um I will hit you up. And just so we're not playing the same boring shit, I do a lot. I have a lot of like the crazy co-op games where like the two dudes are like chained together and you have to like solve puzzles and shit. So I haven't played them yet. I bought them during the Black Friday sale. Um, yeah. Uh, so I have like so Call of Duty. I feel like is more forgivable. Like what the games that I like. Have you played Delta Force yet? The new, so it's like a Battlefield clone, but just a little bit better. Okay. Well, Delta Force is like if you get into Delta Force, and you're gonna be like, this is fucking Battlefield. Like you're gonna 100% like from the menus to the like it's all like it's almost 100% clone. Other than yeah, they just were like, hey, we didn't like how Battlefield played, so we fixed the things that we didn't like, and we made a new game. Yeah. So it's like Rush. Like everything I've been playing is like Rush or they haven't released. They've only released two game types. So they have like the domination mode, right? Like the big map domination, and then they have Rush. But they're supposed to like the game is supposed to be based around uh like you can do the Black Hawk Down situation, or like you're completely surrounded by bad guys, and it's like one group of people is trying to get to the helicopter, and then the helicopter one group of people is the helicopter, and they're trying to survive. Right, like that's what they like the premise that he based the game off of. They haven't released that game type. I think they're waiting to release the game. Um, uh, they just released the beta, the open beta. Yeah. So it was released December 4th, the beta. So the 5th launched on December 5th. So it's mouse and keyboard only right now. Okay, I don't, so I'm struggling. But bro, here's the thing. What I discovered playing this fucking Delta Force game is I don't want to move my arms. Like I know on the keyboard you don't have to move your arm, but yeah, I move my arm for the mouse, and I just was like, why do I have to? When I want to jerk to the side one way, I have to like swing my arm, and my DPI is high, right? Like, but it's just like, fuck, dude. Like this is not. I like. I'm mentally retarded when it comes to like that movement. So, uh, I could learn it. I'm not saying I couldn't. I'm just saying that I have a bunch of controllers that I paid for, and I'm going to use them. So I have the Scuff Envision Pro, the one that it's the computer controller. All the buttons are registered like keyboard buttons. So like if you want to do keyboard mapping, you can map the whole controller to whatever buttons you want. And the thing's fucking sweet. So I'm gonna use it. I mean, I don't have any issues doing zombies if you want to play zombies, dude. But yeah. Oh yeah. It's basically the size of my desk. Yeah. But how I sit at a computer is not like gaming table. How I sit. So it's like I sit with my hand for the keyboard, like my elbow to the fucking my whole hand. Like so, elbow down is on my fucking desk, and then my mouse is like barely on my desk. Yeah, my left elbow, and then I sit almost caddied to the desk, and my mouse is like my hand of my right hand is barely on my desk. Right, so I see those dudes. I see those dudes play, and it's like they're the other way around. And I'm like, I can't even sit like that, dude. Like I'm trying. Yeah, I got you. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, yeah, none well, and I don't. Yeah, I don't own any of them anymore. That's how bad. For a long time, yes. Okay. Yeah. I see. Ah, so my thing is I'm this is like fourfold. I'm hardcore dyslexic, right? So like I can think something and then uh my hand will do something different, you know? Right? Just like I read something and my mouth will say something that's not there, or I'll read something or I'll type something, right? And I won't see the mistake because I read it correctly. So that's one factor, right? And that translates into using a keyboard for me, like big time. But I've been training on a controller since I was fucking 12. So that's really what it breaks down to. And I have a problem switching how I control things. So like yeah, so like if I'm playing one game, like actually Battlefield to Call of Duty is a great example. I have problems switching, or Halo, right? Like switching from Halo to Call of Duty back. Because they're similar but they're not the same. And I don't remember. Like I don't like the muscle memory is not there when I switch like that. So usually I don't play two similar first person shooters very together. Like usually if I yeah. So like I'm trying Delta Force because I want ranked Rebirth to come out again. That's really what I like to play. Um or I'm waiting for Dance to come back out. Because I don't really like the big maps in Call of Duty right now. Not that I dislike them. Actually, I'm kind of excited for Thursday because they're doing the big map Rebirth thing on Thursday. Yeah, I'm fucking actually kind of super excited for that. Um, But my thing is when I was playing my best, I'm going to be super honest. When I was playing my best, it was on a regular controller on an Xbox, not even getting 60 frames a second, maybe getting 60 frames a second, and I was just destroying people. Like that's when I first started trying to stream is when I first met Castle, and like Castle outplays me. I want to say like out of 10, probably 7 times out of 10, he's better than me. And yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, so, but when I was playing that way, like we were almost neck and neck every time. Like I could beat him like the other way around, like 7 times out of 10. But when I elevated everything, like it made all of my like issues more glaring, you know? So I try not to change it too much because it's like now I'm taking in more, I see more, and I fuck up more. Yeah. And I fuck up more. That being said, I'm also not home for COVID for 12 hours a day playing, right? So and but Call of Duty also isn't the only game I play, right? Like I said when I said I had like 3 or 4 groups of friends that play completely different things. Most of them like Justin when I Darth Texas when I dragged him over to Call of Duty, he didn't play first person shooters outside of playing the campaign of Halo. Right? He played like Civilization and strategy games, and I'd play those, right? And then I have guys who play like only Destiny. And then they play like 7 Days to Die and like Monster Hunter, and right. So, like while I'm playing Call of Duty with Castle and them, like I'm also going and playing other games. But the only video game Castle plays is Call of Duty. So, uh, yeah. Oh, it is for sure. That's what I meant by it too, right? Like 100%. Like I quit Call of Duty for like 8 or 9 months completely, and I'm only just now getting back into it with Black Ops 6. Uh, so I don't know. I never thought I was like a how I grade people, like grade Call of Duty players is you have like the average player, which is the 1-0s, right? Then you have the good players, which are above 1-0 to like a 2 point, like a KD. Yeah, right. And then you have the good players, which are basically 1.2 or like 1.1.5 to like 2.5, right? But anything above that are they're like great or a pro, right? Like a 2 and up is like people who can actually make money for a living playing the game. Yeah, yeah. Bjorn makes it is fucking super funny because we're all good players, right? Like we're reaching above, like we're all pretty close to 2s, and he a bunch of people he works with try to play with us, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm fucking great at Call of Duty," and he's like, "Hey, bro, like just so you know, like your Call of Duty and our Call of Duty is a very different game." And so we have these guys come in and they're like, "Oh, I'm fucking so good. I'm fucking great." And Bjorn's like, "Yo, bro, no, you're good for you, right? And how, yeah, you get into our lobbies, right? And like we're the bottom end of the like streamer pickup lobbies, you know. Like I think I've been murdered by Tim, the Tap Man, like fucking 5 or 6 times, and his team, and it's just like those are completely different lobbies because they have like the 3 KD guys in those lobbies, and it's like it's painful. It's painfully hard. Like I don't think a lot of people understand that, but like for sure, our lobbies are different. And then you like honestly, where I really saw it is when I started playing with y'all, like when Castle was playing with you guys later, and I would stay up and play, and it's like I fucking hate this. Like I'd go from making like 14 to 18 kills a game to playing with you guys, and I'm getting like 2, 3, you know, like dying like a dozen times. It's like, fuck, this fucking sucks. Oh, that's rough, dude. Yeah. So I to prove a point, I don't remember. This was like the end of Verdansk. I turned aim assist off on my controller, and honestly, it didn't make too much of a difference. Uh, but that being said, I do aim trainer on controller, yeah, which doesn't have aim assist. So you have to fucking like really kind of figure it out. And I can always tell when I probably need to go and spend like 4 or 5 hours in aim trainer over the next few weeks. And I think I'll skyrocket in Call of Duty. It fucking does. There's a reason why you see like Shroud and like some of the guys who are considered the best fucking gun users in video games. Every day before they start, they get on and they do 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes of aim trainer. Yeah, dude. I'll probably do that. What's up, everybody? 6 people? I meant to be on for 20 minutes today. And y'all just started flooding in here. Appreciate it. Oh, but yeah, dude. What time is it? It's 9:15. Okay. Well, everything's set up. My goals for the day are done. I got everything set the way I want. I'll probably be on to play tomorrow. Uh, if you want to hop on, I hop on around between 4 and 6. Yes, Central. So okay. Okay. Hey, dude. We play. Most of us have full time jobs, so most everybody doesn't get on until after work, and then some people actually have lives, so they get off and play with their kids, or they get off play with their kids or have dinner with their wife or whatever, you know. But I'm gonna try to start a 2-day a week or 3-day a week during the weekday stream, and then a long Sunday stream. It might be Saturday. It all just depends. But I gotta nail that down so I can. Consistency is the first step, I think. Yeah, so then they know when you're on. But I'm gonna hop off because I've been on for an hour and a half or 2.5 hours longer than I wanted to be. Okay. You if you play with the group 3 or 4 more times, I'll if you want, I fucking most of the guys we play with are all in a giant fucking text chat. So like we just put it into the fucking ether in the text chat. But I've had to like delete like 7 or 8 numbers out of it because dudes don't fucking play with us. But yeah, I have no issues giving it to you after we play a few more times. Cool, easy enough. All right, dude, I'm hopping off. No problem. I'll see you probably sometime later this week. Thank you, appreciate it. Out. All right, everybody. Thank you. I love you all. I appreciate you guys for being here. Judy, I see you in here. Love you. Nick, I see you in here. Love you. Those of you on YouTube, appreciate y'all. The other 4 people. You guys have a wonderful evening.